Harley, where you at? Harley. Harley. Harley, where are you? Hi, I'm Roger Wakefield, lead AP, the expert plumber. Welcome to Plumbing Live Q&A with Roger Wakefield. Yes, that is me. So, if you want to learn plumbing by receiving the best information, if you believe that your opinion matters and you want it to be heard, if you really have a love you're getting into and better at the trades, and you want to have a freaking awesome time learning and contributing. I think you'll find out that your opinion matters here, and where the information is always actual data, it's from people out in the field that really know what they're doing, how they're doing it, and I love it here. Cool thing is, I want to hit this button right here. The cool thing is, and there's plumbers, there's apprentices, there's so many people in the trades that are in here that want to get in and come in and contribute, and it's a lot of fun. Now, if you came across this video looking for something else, jump over to my regular channel. You'll probably find it over there. But what I want you to know is you may want to hang around and watch this. The reason being, well, we got a lot of great people in here. So I'm going to jump into the chat real quick. First, I'm going to move a couple of things around. Kind of got busted doing that when the video started. That's why I was standing here kind of looking goofy. But it's all right. I have been in that position before. Match up over here so I can see the live feed. That way, if I see anything going on crazy, I can kind of jump over and get a look at it. I want to jump in here and say hello to Carlos Bolanos. How are you doing? Carlos is first. Good to see you in here. Parker P, glad to be here early. I like that. Oh, you just missed it. Solely Medicated. I love that name. Nice timing. Just got home. Good for you. Matthew's number 5. Jonathan Wheeler, good afternoon to you, my brother. Gotta love the disagreements already. First live stretch, Daniel, welcome to the show. Sean Strong already in the house. Good to see you, brother. Nugget Boker, man, there's nothing awful here. Yeah, and that's a good thing. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. Man, I got to go up to the Red River. My sister lives up on the Red River. Got to eat way too much food, drink too much water or whatever we were drinking. Had fun, had a great Thanksgiving, though. Good to see family. Parker P, man, it was great. Hope that you had a great Thanksgiving yourself. Man, yeah, worn out. Man, that's about how I feel right now. Mr. Sean Strong says, and I want to say hi to INF real quick. What's up? Good to see you in here. Shaw, what's up? Sean Strong says, going to have to pop out a little bit to record a sewer inspection, but then I'll be back. Still on his way right now, though. Good to have you in here, brother. Those of y'all don't know Sean. Sean's one of my moderators, a great guy. Love having him in here. And if you have not seen what we're doing over on the subreddit, Roger Wakefield posts, you need to jump over and check it out. We actually shot a reaction video today that was really, really good because cool thing about it, man, I get some crazy pictures, videos, all kinds of stuff over. Not just crazy. Sometimes it's crazy good, but sometimes it's just crazy. It's like, why in the heck would anybody do that? Sorry, I'm working on hydrating water and unsweet iced tea. So I am definitely trying to keep everything working good. Jonathan says hello. Hello to Jonathan, all bouncing around. Mr. Daniel Nathres says, what do you do if you go into a customer's house that is full of mold and dirty beyond dirty? How do you handle it professionally? Daniel, that's a good question because, man, the thing is, at the end of the day, we try to take care of every customer we got. Now, if it is so moldy, you think it may be a health issue, then you got to figure out how to discuss that with the customers. And you may tell them, hey, look, you need to get a mold remediation in here company, a mold remediation company in here before we can get going. So while we're still here in the beginning, I want to say welcome to everybody from YouTube, from Facebook, and from LinkedIn. We're going live on LinkedIn tonight too. I normally go live on LinkedIn Tuesdays and Thursdays. But you know what? I set this up today and I thought, I'm going to try something new. So if you're on LinkedIn and you see what we're doing and you like it, do me a favor, just give me a thumbs up. Let me know. Big Sean's in the house. See you, John. Man, I'll jump down because, man, just everybody saying hello to each other, and I love it. And here's a good one. And I get asked this question a lot. Raw Perez says, which company should I apply to in California? And I will tell you, I don't know a lot of companies in California, but there is one that I do know, and it's Rooter Hero. I like what John Aquin has done out there. I like the training program he has. I think if you want to be a really good plumbing, let me start over, a residential service plumbing technician, I think that you can do really good there, and I think his training program's good. I think John's got a lot of good people. I like the way they've got things set up. And, man, they've got it set up where the plumbers can make money. And I think that that's a big deal. So I hope that that helps. Nick Fubert says, hey, Roger, been subscribed for about a month. I'm learning so much, and it's so interesting. I had a question about how to go about fixing a running toilet. Nick, unless it's a joke and you're not talking running, I've actually got a video how to repair or how to stop a running toilet guaranteed. Actually, I need to shoot that one again. It's been a while, and that is really one of my best videos. If you'll go to my videos and search by most popular, it's one of the second or third highest viewed videos I've got done. I'm wearing an orange shirt in front of a black curtain. And it's so funny because when we shot that, I remember Will, my videographer at the time, coming in saying, look, I don't like this video. He says, man, I don't like it. It's not good. And I watched it and I said, you know what, you're right. But it teaches people exactly how to do it. So that's not a bad thing. And it has turned out to be one of our best videos. So go check it out. Nick, do me a favor. Let me know what you think about it. Got a lot of hellos there. Hello to me. Good to see you. Julian Barrett says hello from Australia. Man, I tell you what, this is really neat because if y'all don't know Tigerfish Tools over there, they make an inside cutter, and I love it. I've talked about it for years. I did a deal with them a few weeks ago. A lot of people from Australia started reaching out saying, hello, I love your channel, love what you're doing. So here's what I'm going to do right here in the very beginning, and there's only 30, 40 people in here. If you're in here now, do me a favor. Either take a picture of you watching it, take a selfie, take a screenshot, something, and share it. Share it to your community and tag at Roger Wakefield. And, man, I will literally reply to you. I'll share it with my audience, things like that. I will make sure that my guys tomorrow come in, get on that, and we share it to a lot of people. And I see we have Urban Van Life in here. Brother Neil, good to see you, sir. And I'll click on you whenever we get down to the bottom here in a minute. Sweeney Dunstan says, mostly be listening at work. That's all right. Good to have you in here. Parker P, what do you do if you What do you do if you go, say, for a long clog, but the plumbing is also in much worse condition than you and the customer thought? Partner, that's your opportunity to give them options. You can try to clear the clog at the moment. You can try to unstop it where it's usable. But at that point, I like to bust out with a camera. That way I can show them what's going on, what it looks like, and is there anything we can do? And I will give them the Band-Aid option and what they should do and what they could do if they really want it done right. And I think that's the best way to do it. Brass House has joined the union if you're looking for work in California. Journeyman scale 72 in some cities. That means apprentices are starting out at about $36 an hour. And I've got a link. I think it's actually in the description of this video. How to find the local near you, how to find a union near you. Check that out. Let me know what you think. Nugget Baker says, I'm talking to Joe. Brendan Johnson Moore says, hello. How are you doing today? I am doing fantastic. I'll tell you what, this has really been a wonderful week. I know that some of y'all know I sold the plumbing company to Rescue Air. I am still staying on as their plumbing owner, master, whatever you want to call it. I am still working with the guys. Actually went down, had a meeting with them this morning. I love plumbing. I'm also a certified HVAC technician, which is great for me because it's been able to put me into a position where I'm going to get to do a little bit more with HVAC, get to talk about it. Josh and Michael, the two owners, are both just wonderful guys, and getting to work with them, talk with them, learn and grow with them. The neat thing about it is what I love about what I do. When I got in the trades, I wanted to become the best plumber I could be. What I've learned from Josh, he got in it and he wanted to become the best businessman he could be. So I have learned so much, and it is just really, really wonderful. INF went to Alabama. I went up to the Red River. So literally I drove an hour and a half north. There's a hamburger place up in Bonham, Texas called Mud Bones. And speaking of Rescue Air, there it is. So I drove up there, met my brother and my sister. It's my sister's house. So we went up there Tuesday night. Wednesday, my brother and I drove back in town to Bonham, had lunch, and it was great. So thoroughly enjoyed it. Akinloya Akasola says, glad to be here. When it works, it's mechanical. I like that. How could I forget? Great thing to watch. Getting off work, Mr. Highway 83. Thank you so much. Yeah, Sean Strong saying hello to the subreddit gang. And I'm trying to see. I don't know. I used to have a graphic that I could pull up that would put the link to it in here. And I know Sean's driving down the road, so I'm not going to get him to do it. I'll do it there. Hold on, watch this. Maybe. Oh, almost. No, I'm looking. I got one here for Instagram, not subreddit. So I'll get to working on that, guys. But basically, go to Reddit, put in Roger Wakefield posts, check it out. Let me know what you think. And again, if you haven't done that yet, and the reason I'm trying to get y'all used to sharing this, we're going to be doing a deal. Anybody in here that would be interested in winning, it's about a $600 gift before Christmas. This is something that if you install at your house, your mother's house, your grandmother's house, your girlfriend's house, or maybe at your house, and make them all come there to use it, they're going to want to. Anybody that would be interested in winning something before Christmas, like I said, it's about a $600 gift. Put hashtag me in the comments, and man, once I see about a dozen, 2 dozen of them, I'll tell y'all what it is, because we're gonna have fun with this one. And we've done a giveaway on here before. We gave away some leak detection equipment. Thought that was great. Okay, so we've only got a couple of people that really want to win something for free. So I don't know. Maybe I need to try to do something else. Seth says, do believe that mechanics are plumbers too. With brake lines, we have to make flares and bumble fittings. Okay, I'm starting to get a few me's in there. It's not a meter dog, Sean. But that would be a good one. That would be a good one to give away. I like that idea. Nick Fabric says, I enjoy all the content. Thank you very much. And yeah, Seth, look, I do believe that mechanics are a top trade. automotive mechanic. When I talk about trades, I talk about construction trades. I mean nothing bad towards mechanics or anybody at all like that. Man, I've got a diesel truck, so I carry it in to get serviced quite often. So look, man, I love my mechanics, I promise. Look at Sean. There's the link right there. So guys, there is the link you put in to go over and find the subreddit, Roger Wakefield posts. I'm telling you, you see some pretty funny stuff of it. And the cool thing is then when we do the video and it comes out, you're like, yep, I've seen that. And you're like, I knew he would pick that one. Parker Pieces went to Home Depot, tried to find the new Milwaukee camera. Didn't find it, but wondered, did you get it yourself? Parker, I have not got one yet. I still do want to get one. I really like that. Uh, I'm talking to Milwaukee to try to see what we can do because I'm telling you, I've got a great video idea and I think it'd be really good. Joe Hallman, good to see you in here. Ro Perez says, looking for a new career. Man, look, anybody can get a career in the trades. And I say that because, guys, right now, there are probably about 1 million unfilled construction trades jobs across the United States. All I say is, find the one that you would want to do. And I've got videos, I've got little mini courses, all kinds of things. But am I getting into the trades program? That is the very first thing I talk about is, look, you've got to find out what trade is right for you. And I literally just this last weekend had one of, God, how's my relation to him? I'm going to say he's my nephew. So he's like a step nephew or something like that. Second nephew. And the thing about it, he says, well, Roger, what trade can I make the most money in? And guys, I always have the same answer. It is the one that you like the most. And when I explained it to him, he said, you know what? I like that. He said, that makes perfect sense. If you become an electrician and you hate electricity, you hate electrical, you just don't enjoy it, you're not going to learn a lot. You're not going to move ahead. You're not going to get better at it. But if you get into electricity and you love it, you become an electrician and you love it, you're going to study to become the very best. You're going to do anything and everything you can to learn more about it. You want to become great at it. And that's why I tell people when you get into the trades, the ones that you'll make the most money at is the one you enjoy the most. So I really try to teach people how to figure that out in the very beginning. So that is my answer. Raul Perez says, any thoughts on working for Roto-Rooter? I've never worked for them, but I'm not going to say anything bad about them. Here's my thing. If you can go to work for a company right now and they will teach you to be a plumber in the next 4 or 5 years, after that, you can do what you want to do. And if you learn it well, you constantly try to study. One thing that I learned from a guy around here that teaches a lot of continuing education, he says, if you will study your trade for 30 minutes to an hour every day, within just a couple of years, you'll be in the top 5% of your industry. So I want you to think about that. If you want to be the very best, and again, this is one thing that I teach. And if you don't want to be the very best, why not? The very best makes the most money. Look at the NFL, the NBA, the GOAT. Okay, Tom Brady makes a ton of money. He's one of the best. LeBron James is one of the best. He makes a lot of money. The people that make the most money are the very best. Why wouldn't you want to be the very best right now? All right. And eStar Online says, too old for me. Wish I was back 20 years. You know what? I've seen people start at the age of 55. So, if you're 75, okay, I'll say, yeah, you may be right. Roto-Rooter, no problem. Can waste in line run directly underneath the foundation? Absolutely. If there's a break, if there's a leak, anything like that, yes, it can. And I've seen it happen. Matter of fact, I went to do what I thought was just digging up under a driveway to make a repair. Turns out the pipe wasn't there. My dig crew lawyer called me and says, Roger, we can't find the pipe. I said, well, it went down, it went across. I showed you all right where it was. They said, no, we found that. But there's a spot where it's broke and we've dug 2 more feet and can't find it. They dug 18 more feet. There was a whole 20-foot section of pipe missing. Not good. Raw sewage going up under their driveway for, I think it was 13 years. Not good. Parker P, the up plumbing tool. Remember me which tool it is. I got so much stuff on Reddit and everywhere else. Parker, you may need to send that as a direct email to me. Urban Van Life, good to see you in here, brother. I hope everything's been going well. Those of y'all that don't know Neil C., if you hadn't checked out Urban Van Life, go check it out. Man, I love watching him renovate a van, change it over, not just out living in it and going to cool events, but literally, I mean, to watch him, cut a hole in the side of a van to put a window in it. Man, that one blew my mind. Better catch it. There you go. Bathroom remodel. It's the only way to fix that toilet. Sometimes it is. Haven't watched you in a while. What's up? Killer Rob 1998. Good to see you in here. Parker P, I have thought about this. And I mean, y'all can tell me if you think this is something that would be good. Have you ever thought about doing live calls like Drain Addict does with the GoPro? And we watch the entire thing from your point of view. Now, before you answer that, here's what I want to tell you is it's hard to do that because a lot of customers, you have to have permission to video anything inside their house. Most of his work is outside, and most of he's just going to clear a drain. That should take 30 minutes to an hour at the most, because literally he starts doing it after he has sold the job. So he's already told him how much he's going to be. He jumps in and does it. Once it's unclogged and he feeds Ratty, he's good. So there's 30 to 45 minutes. And guys, look, I love Drain Addict. If you have not checked it out, you should go up the search bar or open another tab, put Drain Addict up there in YouTube. It is good. I've thought about doing stuff like that. How many of y'all follow me on TikTok? 2 Saturdays ago, I literally went out to a job and I'm videoing the dig crew there, made a hole in the floor. We're tunneling over to a leak. Matter of fact, it's the one that I think the leak repair went up last Friday. And, we've got footage. I think we got footage over. I hope I sent it to them. No, I know we do. We've got footage there of tunneling under the floor and going over and making a repair. So they put stuff in there so y'all can see it. It's just kind of hard to do a point of view like that, but I have looked at that idea. So Parker P, I do appreciate it. Nick says, thank you so much. Must have missed these videos. Checking them out right now. Thank you so much, Roger. Keep doing what you're doing. We all appreciate it. Number one, guys, thank you. And look, here's how y'all help me. If you hadn't subscribed yet, subscribe to the channel. What that does, that lets the YouTube gods know, hey, people do like this. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down or jump in here and tell me what you don't like about it. You don't actually have to give me a thumbs down. Just leave me a comment and say, man, here's why I don't like your channel. Send me a message through just about any social media. I'm on every channel. But here's my deal. I do this because I enjoy it. We've got good at it, so we're starting to get sponsors and starting to make money at it and stuff like that. But that literally just pays for the guys that help edit it and do different things. So what I will tell you is, if you like it, man, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, share it with people. Man, share it to your Facebook group and say, hey, don't know if any of y'all are thinking about getting in plumbing, but y'all ought to check this out. That's the kind of things that help me. So Nick, thank you very much, brother. I do appreciate it. Says, hello, Rick. Happy Monday. Nick says, cheers from Canada. And I want to get up to Canada and start talking plumbing. And I love it, Nick, because literally I've reached out to Justin Trudeau about going up there and speaking, doing different things. Because I remember reading a deal one time that he's trying to promote the trades. And I'm like, man, I would love to help you. Oh, that's pretty funny, Parker. All right. HVAC, heating, venting, air conditioning. And it's actually HVACR, heating, venting, air conditioning, return. Anyone from Pennsylvania on here? Yeah, everybody. And we normally, man, I'm sorry. I've kind of dropped the ball on that, Daniel. Anybody who's in here right now, do me a favor. Put in there what you do and where you're located. 3rd year apprentice in Dallas, Texas. That would be me. Okay, maybe not. So anyway, put what you do, where you're from. Man, I love that. I just looked over here. John Green's a journeyman in South Carolina, protecting the health of the nation. Man, that's what any of us that are plumbers do. I love that. Uh, me. All right, Nugget, be careful. The night bottle jump onto you for all caps. Says, great, you're an HVAC tech. What's your opinion on neutralizing condensate water from residential HE furnaces unit before it goes down the drain? Yeah, I know you should, but we have to do it on tankless water heaters sometimes. You just don't want that acidic water to get in there and cause problems. All right, Nugget Maker, I'm going to tell you the Nightbot will put you in timeout for all caps. Urban Van Life, congratulations on the sale. Hopefully, less work. Hopefully, more time to yourself. Actually, what it is, Neil, this is going to give me more time to do social media. I'm wanting to start a podcast. I'm wanting to start a magazine. I told y'all we've got a whole other YouTube channel. I'm going to jump in here and find it real quick. Because I have fun doing it. And the whole cool thing about it is we've started this. We're wanting to put our video blogs on there. Okay, so I'm going to take this, copy. I know, I should never be this quiet for this long. And it's not even, there it is right there. All right, so there's a link to it. We started a whole new YouTube channel called The Trade Talks. I think it's pretty cool. Like I said, we have no members yet, have no videos up yet, but it has just been really, really good. Okay, man, I should have known better. There we go. I'm trying to get up to where my comments were, guys. Sorry, it jumped on me. So anyway, it's neat because it's going to allow me more time to do that, Neil, and I'm just really looking forward to it. Parker P says, have you ever seen Korean plumbing like Plumber Story or Block Drain Korea? The amount of fat that is in the pipe sometimes is astounding. Well, I bet. Jacob loves my videos. That's great. Keep on doing what you're doing. We're trying. Done me. There's the me's. Okay. Biden? If Biden's the answer, what's the question? Meter dog. I love that. Okay, so we got a lot of me's. All right, so what I'm gonna do, and I got enough in there, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Yeah, Urban Van Life says not me. Not me because it's silly charging for sure. I know, but you need a cap, brother. Next time I see you, you got one. Actually, Jeremy Vest sent me something today about a new company to do merch, and I'm wanting to check it out because it looks really good. And Nugget Booker says, I'm buffering. I don't see it over here. I've got the live stream going. Hope everything's better now. And I am probably, I'm probably 10 minutes behind. So if I'm still buffering, let me know and I'll look over in the live stream real quick. So if I am, just please tell me. Christ is King. What is your absolute favorite thing about being a plumber? Your show's made me excited to take my journeyman test. I got to tell you, I think my favorite thing is literally taking care of customers. We get calls about a customer that says, hey, look, a plumber has come out. We think they've been dishonest with us. We think this, we think that. And the bad thing is most of the time they're right. And man, we do things right each and every time. That was part of the big deal as to why I sold to Rescue Air, because from talking to them, they did things right too. And I thought, you know what? That we have the same attitude about it. It's always do the right thing. And I thought that was cool. INF says, I found your channel when you're told it had to be got blocked. So you got interested in plumbing, looked up videos, found your channel. I love that. Thank you very much. Prone 4175 says Dr. Phil's brother. It's really neat because I have so many people reach out to me and say, man, you're the Dr. Phil of plumbing. And I think that's hilarious. But I either get Dr. Phil or I get Dave Ramsey. So between your money and your affairs, watch out, I'll get you. Julian Brett says, you gave me the confidence to get out a blocked vanity myself. Good for you. Well, I don't know that he makes $200 million a year, but he ain't far from it. Michael Brennan, you are more than welcome. They do have good agents, but here's the deal. When you become the very best at what you do, you don't need an agent. Other people tell people about you. So it can be really good. Perk Pieces, do you ever work on laundry chutes removing lint? It's not really plumbing, but yeah, if a plumber gets called out, we can do that. Between that, HVAC tech, one of us. 28, thinking of getting into plumbing. Jacob, it's a great thing to do. All right, Sean will be back. We'll be holding our breath waiting for you. Parker P, I think my direct email, if you go into my LinkedIn or YouTube or LinkedIn, I think you can find it on both. There you go. Corn for Ratty. Yeah, I said I'm about 10 minutes behind, man. I try to catch up. I try to hit every comment or most of them. I shouldn't do that, and I know. Anyway. So John Green, journeyman, South Carolina. Absolutely. I love that. Heavy duty tool you have in your arsenal. 48-inch steel pipe wrench. First year stationary engineer apprentice in Indianapolis. Good for you. Diesel technician in Ohio. Tennessee campus police. Property management, Bay Area, California. Illinois manufacturing. All right, Parker. Hunt Plumbing down in Belton, Texas. There is the link right there. That is the other YouTube channel. Guys, man, if I were y'all, I'd just jump over and subscribe, ring the bell. That way you know when we do put up our first video. Because I'm telling you, we're going to do something completely different over there, but I think you're going to love it. Well, Sheik, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Clive Tony Chakoma, Cape Town, South Africa. Welcome to Roger Wakefield. Sorry to say welcome to the United States, but you're just here watching a show, so I don't guess it's really the same. Will from Texas says, I'm an apprentice thinking of ways to become more valuable employee, as well as wanting to start advertisements for your company via social media outlets. Guys, that and Will, that's why I created the Getting Into the Trades program. Look, when I got into the union, I got in as a journeyman. And I'm going to rant for a minute here because most people that have a plumbing license, once they get their plumbing license, they stop. They literally, they quit. They're like, okay, I'm a plumber. That's what I got in it to become. Here's the thing, guys. You can keep growing and learning, and that's where you're going to make more money. Because the more you learn about leadership, management, construction management, motivating people, the advanced things about plumbing, med gas, water supply protection specialist, construction management, project management. There's so many different things that you can learn that's going to help set you apart and move you up and make you better. And the sooner you learn that, it's going to help you make more money. So I love that very much. So Will, what I tell you, and there's a lot to learn. Don't stick to just plumbing. There's so many things you can do to grow. But when I noticed that I was making, and there was one point in the union, I was making double scale. Scale in the union was $25 an hour. I was making, I think, 50.51. And that was, 16, 18 years ago. You can do what you want to do in the trades. You just have to put yourself in the position, and it starts with your mindset. What can you learn to help you grow, to help you make more money? So I'm telling you guys, it's worth it. Got an Omaha journeyman plumber here. Joe Backflow from Cleveland, Ohio, plumbing and fire protection trades for 36 years. Welcome to the show. Good to have you in here. There's I guess the Nightbot heard me. That's the link to go check out the Getting Into the Trades program. So it's the tradesacademy.com. Gittnow. Just go over and check it out. See what you think. First time here, happy holidays to you and everyone here. Restore it. Thank you, sir, very much. Thomas Milady says, hey, Roger, question about your shower. Great pressure until you turn it to hot. Then the pressure drops off. Only place in the house. It happens. If you have a Moen valve, it could be a temperature, a thermo. Anyway, it's a thermostatic mixing valve. When you turn it, when they mess up, they fail without hot water. So what I would say, take a picture of the cartridge or take a picture of the faucet, put it on the subreddit that I talked about a while ago, Thomas, and ask the same question. I've got people in there that will help you, I promise. Clive Tony Chacoma. 30 seconds out here and nothing else beneficial to do than being here. Good vibes. I love it. 30 minutes out. And now we're 40, 37, 30. See, I'm trying to speed up, guys. And Sean got back quick, so he didn't take time to build a relationship. Sean. I'm joking. Back, you guys want to see the sewer on the subreddit? Yeah. And guys, do that. Jump over there. Sean, that would be beautiful. Thank you very much. Subbed and rang the bell on Trade Talks. Parker P, way to go, man. So here's what I tell you. Sean's going to post that video on subreddit. Just go over and check it out. Tell him what you think. Be nice. Well, we've got rules over there, just like we have rules over here. But I mean, I tell you what, matter of fact, Sean, one of the videos that or pictures that you did, I believe it was a washing machine replacement, the drain. And, at first I looked at it and I thought, man, what the heck did somebody do? And then I saw there were other pictures. Then I saw it was you. So at first I'm like, man, look, I don't know what in the heck you did here. And I'm sure my guys will clean it up. But, guys, here's the thing. Number one, I would trust Sean doing anything. And once I saw it was him, I just started laughing. So go over there and check out this video. Sean, come back in and let us know when you put it back up. Oh, he's already got it up there, I guess. But guys, look, go over there. That's what it's all about, is sharing what we do, how we do it. There may be somebody that watches this video and says, wow, I didn't know you could do that stuff. So it is such a wonderful thing. INF says, Christ is King. I went to Orange Beach, Alabama on Gulf Shores. I've been there. I've actually been to the Floribama Club or Floribama, whatever it is. Parker P, did you hear about the guy? Okay, come on. Jokes. What's Roger grateful for our bad plumbers? That one is kind of funny. Not bot. Sean is back. Absolutely. Hey, man, I do enjoy my time with y'all. I got to tell y'all, I really, I love this. The cool thing is, I've been doing the trades for 40 years. Not just plumbing, but the trades in general. I got into plumbing about 40 years ago, but I've got out and tried different things and stuff like that. But what I'll tell you is, look, I love teaching and educating. I love helping people get into the trades. I love helping people get better at the trades. So anytime that I can do stuff like this, I do. I think it's amazing. Sweeney's been called Bob Minecraft. Oh, Bob Ross of Minecraft. There you go. I don't know who Bob Ross is. There you go. Thank you very much. Subbed and rang the bell. Gotta love it. Roger, have you heard this one? Not a plumber came out, but a neighbor came over. Oh, yeah. A neighbor, a boyfriend, an ex-roommate fixed it. I've heard them all. Those are some good ones. Parker P, you are welcome. I do enjoy what I do, man. Say, Roger, do you have a brand loyalty? And if so, who and why? I've got some products that I think I'm probably kind of loyal to. And, I'm not going to go over them all right now because nobody's sponsoring me. Not that people just got to pay me to say stuff, because I talk about a lot of things that I do, but I don't want to just give a bunch of people, free marketing, free advertising, stuff like that. There are some brands out there that I think do things better than others. And I always think that that's a big deal. I mean, you can go back and watch a lot of my videos and you'll know exactly which ones I'm talking about. So it really is such a big deal. There's the link to the subreddit again, and y'all can jump right over there. Uh, there you go. Sean says the subreddit is a great place to ask questions because you can share pictures and videos. And guys, look, I have people jump in here all the time and say, Roger, I got a question. Happened just a while ago. I read through it. It's like, you know what? Put that video or put that picture over on the subreddit and we'll see it and we can figure it out. Subreddit. There you go. Like it and share it with a friend. Sarah Greenslade says, hi, long fan of the show. Just a quick Q&A as a Canadian plumber, certified to work in America, if journeyman in Canada. Okay, is a Canadian plumber certified to work? Sarah, here's the deal, and I love this. And if you're a plumber, I really would like to talk to you. And I know it sounds crazy. Matter of fact, here, I'll just throw it out to everybody. I got friends in here. I got 40 friends in here right now. So here's the deal. I am looking for female tradesmen. I'm going to say around the United States, but I would take Canada. Female. Anybody other than a white male. I would like to get other people to talk about being a female in the trades, being a Hispanic person in the trades, being an African American person in the trades. I would love to interview and talk to people and do different things like that. So I think that it would be great. So now back to your answer, Sarah, is if you can prove your hours, yes, I can help you get a job in Texas. Now, I don't know about every other state. I would reach out to those states individually. But what I will tell you is the Texas State Board is really good about working with people to help them get their license here in Texas. So, yeah, I think it's amazing. And if you'll contact me, I'll put you in touch with the state board and tell you how to ask those questions. I mean, literally right now, I could get you a temporary license in just a few days. As you see, we're almost at 410,000 subscribers. I like that. Mariano Reigns Supreme, how we doing? Good to see you. Carlos Bolanos, how do we share? Sorry, I'm a plumber. And that's a great deal. If you look under the video, right down under it where you got the thumbs up, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Ignore the dislike next to it. That's about somebody else. And then you've got share next to it, and it'll pop up and say, do you want to share it in a message? Do you want to share it to your Facebook page? How do you want to share it? And it'll ask you how. So, Carlos, man, I love that. And guys, hang around here in about 15 minutes. We're going to talk about what Christmas present I'm going to give away. And it has something to do with plumbing. And it's something that I got to tell you, I just tell you this, I enjoy mine. Mariano says, everyone here is a plumber except me who isn't. Here's the funny thing is a while ago when I asked everybody where they're at and what they're doing, there's a whole lot of things listed. There weren't a lot of plumbers up there. So I know that there's a lot of plumbers in here, but you're not the only one that's not, I promise. So on the past live stream, there was talk of a bidet seat giveaway. Who won? Well, Jerry, hang around 15 minutes. We'll talk more about that. Carlos says, outdate plumber. If you're calling me outdated, look, I'm way outdated. I'm old. Mariana says, interesting. We now have a new nickname for Roger, the Bob Ross of plumbing. No, we don't. I'm the Hulk Hogan of plumbing. Don't get it wrong. Actually, I'll be more like the what's Tuttle's name? The motorcycle builder out in California, senior. Sarah, you are more than welcome. Thank you for being in here. I really do appreciate that. Josh Sanson says, we have a Hispanic female in her early 50s as a stationary engineer journeyman person here in Indianapolis. She was an apprentice in her mid 40s. Josh, I would love to talk to her. Maybe reach out to me on LinkedIn, send me a message, tell me her name, see if she's on LinkedIn, how I can get in touch with her. Just love to talk to her. Okay, don't even. Carlos Bolanos, you're more than welcome. You know what? And I got to tell you, I love this. Jerry, you're right. I do. And I'm trying to figure out something really cool to do because I want to do something where I give something amazing away. So, yes, I really want to try to. Man, I think I'm catching up. See, that was at 4:46. Man, I am almost catching up, guys. I like it. Dalcor X, same. Yeah, there's a lot of jokes. I get it, guys. Flushed out a water heater today. So much mud was stuck inside. Took all day to get it running. That's probably calcium and magnesium. It'll build up and look like a real pale mud. That's probably what it is, unless it was just mud. But if so, I want to know how it got in there. There's the get now. Carlos says, I'm saying me because I didn't know how to share. No, Carlos, look, I had to learn how to do that too. The first time I was watching Nick Nemeth live, and he says, y'all share this. And I'm thinking, how do I share your YouTube? Man, that share button down at the bottom, and I'm looking over here on my screen. If you go down and click on it, it asks you, do you want to create a post? Do you want to embed it? Do you want to do it on Twitter, Reddit, WhatsApp, Facebook, email? If you hit the arrow to the right, man, it goes over to somewhere else, kind of funky. Pinterest, Blogger, Tumblr, LinkedIn, Mix, Goo, or you can just go down the very bottom and copy it. You can send that through a message, a post. I mean, you can do that however you want to do it. So lots of cool ways to do it. All right, where did I go? Right here. Yes, Jerry. OCC, Orange County Choppers. Yeah, Paul Tuttle Sr. Not buy it. No, thank you. Seth says you should build a beginner toolkit. See, I've thought about something like that. But me, man, if I do a beginner toolkit, I mean, it's going to be a $500 or $600 bag. Probably even more than that. Mike Hadfield, congratulations. Started his apprenticeship last week. I love it. Mariano Reigns Supreme says everybody got good ideas. You know, here's the deal. We've all got good ideas. I like this. I'm going to grab my chair a second. Special thanks to Bradford White for giving me a bench or a stool to sit on. See, I'm going to sit down here and get comfortable. All my media people right now would be freaking out saying, Roger, you're way too low. Don't do that. It is what it is. There we go. That doesn't look too bad. Too far up. How's everybody doing today? Happy Monday. I know we talked about where everybody is and what they do. But as you see down in the comments and in the title, Christmas giveaway introduction. Live plumbing Q&A. No. Parker, you're just trying to be funny now. Kimmy says, Roger, your videos made me miss the trades. Just want to say thank you for making the trade so accessible to so many people. Ken, don't know if you were in the trades. If so, what did you do? I love that because look, this is why I do what I do. And people reach out to me all the time and they're like, Roger, look, you make videos all the time. Why do you do it? Why are you wasting your time? Why are you doing this? And I talked about this a while ago. There are almost 1 million unfilled trades jobs across the United States. And guys, we need to fill those. So if you're in the trades right now, we need to recruit people. We need to talk to people. We need to tell people about the opportunities in the trades. There's just so many different things that we could be doing. And I don't understand why we're not. And I think it's something that literally everybody should be doing. I am trying to see if I can find. Perfect. So it is over there. Cool. I'm just trying to see if I had any comments anywhere else. Sometimes all my comments don't show up in all the different places. So I just wanted to go ahead and jump over there and see. So Teddy giveaway. Okay. No tat giveaway. Somebody could get my face tattooed. Get this tattooed on their arm. I think that'd be pretty funny. So, gonna go watch it now. Parker's going over. Yay, giveaway. Yep. Do you think $15 an hour is a good rate for an apprentice? I got to tell you, for starting out, I think it is. I'm not sure. Don't remember exactly where you're located. I know you said a while ago. Here's the thing. At $15 an hour, that's $600 a week they're giving you to learn. They're giving you to learn a trade, to come in, because in the very beginning, you know nothing. And I don't mean that bad or cocky in any way at all, but you're coming in with zero experience. They're still giving you $600 a week to learn something. And their long-term plan is that you learn it well enough to move up and help them grow. So I don't think it's bad. I think that's probably the lower end across the United States. That's where I start guys at. I want to see, are they going to show up? Are they going to be here on time? Are they going to complain? Are they going to invest in themselves and slowly start buying tools? What are they going to do? And is it something that I like? Meaning, if they're coming in and they're not complaining, they've got a positive attitude, they're always trying to do the right thing, they're always trying to learn and grow and do better, man, I'm all over it. So I do. I like that very much. $15 an hour ain't bad. After 3 months, 6 months, if you come in and show them, look, I'm going to be a hand, you might talk to them and say, hey, look, just asking because, or ask them before you even start. What does your pay structure look like? When will I start getting raises? When will I see them? How often do you give raises? How often do you do reviews? That lets them know you're planning on doing a good job and moving up. Sean. Yeah, 15 an hour. You're right. 15 an hour is what fast food's starting to pay. I've been watching you over a year. Thanks to you in your first year at Local 146 and loving it. I love that. Yeah, in California, $15 an hour ain't nothing. Kim B, I was an apprentice plumber in Washington. Loved it, but moved back to Alaska. 6'6", and crawl spaces weren't the easiest. Went back into it. Would enjoy new construction better. And I'll tell you this: I've had tall guys get in crawl spaces and do things like that for me. It's just like a short guy. It's. I mean, it may be easier for them, but I mean, as long as the crawl space, if there's room, you can make it. If there's not, you can't. I like this. Miss Cherie Hunt says she is an apprentice plumber in Central Texas. So, Cherie, are you working with your husband at Hunt Plumbing in Belton? Just asking because I remember that name popping up. Parker Pieces just watched Sean's video. Looks like fat, and where all the water is, you might have had some kind of trap or pipe had a break. Mm-hmm. Yeah, New England. Have you heard about Stag's Plumbing? Jonathan, I have. 41 watching and 40 likes. Well, Jerry, the thing is, the 41 watches, we've probably had 400 so far. So I'm not doing very good on my likes. Mike Hadfield, $1 raise per year, that would not work with me. You want to expect about 5% per year. So, maybe in the beginning it's okay. I know you're going to say, well, that's just 75%. To be honest, and I'm sorry, I said 5%. It's actually 10% a year, 5% every 6 months. So if they start out at 15, well, they're going to be making actually mine get it up to 20 in their second year, 25 when they get their journeyman, which is at the end of their second year. I'm sorry, when they get their tradesman, they go to 30 plus when they become a journeyman. And I mean, Sean Strong could make $100 an hour here. I mean, could make $100,000 a year here if he just moved to Texas. And I hadn't seen Steve Arloa in here. I know a plumber here in Richardson that got offered a job in Hawaii. And I was like, man, is it with Steve Arloa? And the guy who told me didn't know. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and stand back up. Indianapolis, Indiana. Mike Hatfield says where at. Yeah, guys, here's the deal. Money's different everywhere. Josh says $27.82 at the United Auto Workers. Apprentice pay start with $40 wage for the journeyman. Guys, look, depending on where you're at, it's different all across the country. See, Cherie, I am good. I nailed it. I like that. John Smith, hope you're doing amazing. You know what, brother? I am. Things are actually going very well. Thank you so much. How's COVID impacted your job? I'm just curious, Parker. It really hadn't. It's really been good for us. Jonathan says, how does electrolysis happen in a house? Well, it's electrolysis is caused when two dissimilar metals like copper and galvanized, brass and galvanized, something like that. Uh, a more powerful metal overtakes the least powerful. I think it's hardness or softness, something like that. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy, Jerry? Yes, I am a numbers guy too. BW says thinking about becoming a plumber, also older at age 56, overweight guy with a bad back and a really big belly. How demanding physically is it? BW, it can be pretty demanding. Look, I'm overweight. I've got a big belly. I struggle with it sometimes. When I'm watching my weight, when I'm working out, when I'm eating right, it's better for me. Uh, I'm 58, but then again, I've been doing it a long time, so I don't have to do the harder work. So it can be a struggle. And I got to tell you, when people tell me, you know, I'm this old, can I do this? And I'm like, man, that's only one you can answer. It is pretty physically demanding. But you know what? I've seen overweight, overaged, unhealthy people do it for years. So anything is possible. It really depends on how bad somebody wants to do it. But like Sean says, it is demanding. Carlos, headed to work. Have a good one. Uh, Jay I says it's good to even get accepted. That means a journeyman will have spent time to teach you how to make six figures like he or she does. And that's what the trades is all about. It's not just getting in; it's studying and learning to be the best. When you become a journeyman, you keep passing that information down. If things get complicated, I'll ask for advice. Carlos, we're here, man. John Smith, yes, I am still Texas Green Plumbing. Uh, I just sold to Rescue Air, which pops up on here every now and then. And I say just sold, it was 2 weeks ago. They're taking over, but we kind of like we combine our company with them. They are majority owners. I still own a percentage or some points on it. That way I still want to help it grow it and do things for it. All my marketing, nothing changes. This just frees up my time where I can do more time in social media. And I love that. And right here, Kim B says he makes almost 18 bucks an hour selling appliances at Lowe's here in Alaska. Not sure how much apprentices make here, but have to imagine it's a little bit more. I would imagine so too. Red 7552 says 38-year-old, first year, all those watching, it's never too late to start. Amen. Riff Rokotansky says Colorado, soon to be ex ironworker, Native American, joining the plumbers and pipe fitters since your pops was a plumber. And good for you. And look, if you're an ironworker, I don't know if you're a certified welder or anything like that. Always a great thing to get into. The pipe fitters, man, good welders are really hard to find. Uh, and Jerry, it probably did help. Sorry, I'm reading the next one here. It probably did help. We were busy at times. We lost a lot of work at times because people were worried about how they were going to pay for things, so they quit doing or spending on anything. So it's not bad though. Josh Smith says, "Nice to see you keeping everything alive." And I tell you what, we're having fun. We're growing. We're doing good things. Uh, man, and just my thing is, I love what I do, so I think it's phenomenal. Sean Strong says, Jonathan Cortex, what would you put in the test for service? I like that. Looking at my clock here, so it's time. Go this one more. Nick Sperry says, having a hard time deciding whether to get into residential plumbing or driving a semi flatbed where I would chain strap tarp load on a trailer. And that's one that you got to decide. I can't tell you what's going to be better for you. You just got to figure out what you enjoy. What I always look at is where I want to be in 10 years, where I want to be in 15 years. Do I want to own my own business? Do I want to move up into management? I'm not having to work as hard. And when I look at things like that, I mean, look at Sean Strong in here. Sean could move up and be a service manager, an ops manager, director of operations. There's so many things he could do. And because of the experience that he's got, he'll be able to go to work somewhere, doing that one day and there won't be the load on him. If you go to driving, is there anybody you can hand that to where you can still make money on it? So that's kind of how I look at it. All right. So just kind of wanted to let y'all know what I'm going to be doing is, and it's already been guessed in here. I'm giving away at least one bidet toilet seat. I do like the idea of the tool bag too. So I may do a couple of giveaways before Christmas, but we're going to set it up through Gleam.io. We've done it before when we did the leak detection equipment. And guys, what it is, number one, the bidet toilet seat. And I don't know which one we're going to give away. I've got a few of them. And I may give away more than one. But we're going to start doing this on the first Monday of December, which actually I believe is next Monday. And I'll figure out what all we'll do. But we're going to give away at least one because my whole thought process, I want to get back over here to this. My whole thought process is, and these would be great gifts to give away to either your mother, your grandmother, your wife, your girlfriend. You just want to make sure that whoever you give it to, they have an electrical outlet near the toilet because they do plug in. All of these have heaters in them. Some of them have lights. Some of them have a dryer. So there's a lot of cool things. I've got 3 or 4. So I'm going to start working it out to where I can get things set up to where each Monday we're doing a giveaway, at least every Monday in December. But the way that you get points is the way it's done, and it restarts each week. But I think you've got to be in here. You've got to like a video. You've got to comment, and we have systems that track it. So anyway, we'll have all that information together and ready next Monday. And actually, we better get it together before then. Maybe next Monday I just do something by the best comment or the most shares. Let's look at that. Yeah, agreed. So anyway, just want to let y'all know we're going to be giving away the bidet toilet seats. I've got a few of them to give away, so it will be good. And let's see. Good. And Sean's right. You can outsource plumbing. Here's the thing. Here's a lot of the reason. I mean, so what do y'all think about that on the bidet toilet seat? Is that something y'all would like to win? Like I said, it's about $600, something like that. And it doesn't have to be a water rated electrical outlet. It's just got to be within so many feet of the toilet. Is that something y'all like to win? Is it something that would be good to win to give away to somebody as a Christmas present? If you like that idea, put hashtag yes. If you don't like it, if I don't see any yeses, I'll think of something else. But I got to tell you, I've got one at home and I love it. So, and I don't see any hashtag yeses, so maybe not. So I'm going to jump back in the comments for a minute, see if I see anything. Water-related electrical outlet. Yeah, not required. Yeah, I gave away leak detection equipment about a year ago. Rubble Seal says, how big a piece of food can get until they clog your dishwasher or sink aerator? The in-sink aerator, that as long as it's soft food, it can eat it up. I always tell people, just dump your food in the trash first, though. All right, now I'm getting a few yeses in there. Hello from India. Good to see you in here. Kuldeep Singh, how are you doing? Jonathan Cortez, when did you give away any leak detection equipment? Guys, I gave away a Leaktronic system that was amazing. God, it's like a $5,000 complete leak detection system. It was favorite. I mean, it was great. And that is one of my favorites. Josh says, absolutely have a Tushy bidet, cheaper model. Yeah, I don't like the cheap ones. I don't like cold water. Yeah. No heat, no dryer. We bought 6 additional bidet attachment for gifts for family this year. Man, I'm telling y'all, it's wonderful. Got bidet seat. Yes, yes, yes. There we go. Jerry Prusa, Josh, Jonathan, Count Chocula, Count Glockula. I like that. Nick Sperry. People always need plumbing, and that's the truth. Tyler says, "Hey, Roger, I've been plumbing for 5 years. My biggest struggle is my communication when it comes to talking to other trade superintendent and feeling like I sound ignorant." Tyler, this goes back to something I talked about earlier. Make sure that if you want to be the best, and I think everybody who watches this should always ask themselves, do I want to be the best in my industry? And if not, why not? Get up every morning for 30 minutes to an hour, study your trade. What can you do to get better at it? Study new tools, new materials, new techniques, new equipment. What is out there? And I'm telling you, if you'll do this for a year or two, you can put yourself in the top 5% of your industry around the world, because most people don't. When we get our license, we stop learning. We become very complacent. So telling you, I think it's a great thing to do. And when you do that, you understand you can talk to anybody about anything. And it's a great thing. Riff says yes. Jerry, I agree. Water rated isn't going to hurt anybody. Nightbot says, if you like this stream, don't forget to subscribe, like it, share, do it all. What's your opinion on sewage backup valve systems? We don't use them a lot here. We don't use like a backwater valve here. I've installed one on a hospital here a long time ago. It's just not something we use on homes. But we don't have a lot of problem with the city mains backing up and it backing up into the residential homes. We'll see if it's big enough for you to wonder. Yeah, big enough to go in the trash can. Amen. Fine chicken. Yes, like the tool bag too. Jerry says yes. Jonathan says wow. Beginner tool bag be a great giveaway. Parker P, did you see the new tool drain Addict showed? It's a pipe located and you stick it in the soil and it detects pipes. When you hit the pipe, you know where to say find a broken pipe. We do line locating. We know where the lines are. And with the camera, we can see the leak or see the break, especially if there's roots coming in. Sometimes you can see it. Sometimes you got to put helium in it. Sometimes you just got to put air in it. There's a lot of different things. Yes, for the tool bag. Okay, so I think as many people like the tool bag as they do the bidet toilet seat. Any advice you can give me? More confidence in construction, talk, communication. I feel like my experience, professional in communication, of someone who's growing. Tyler, here's what it is. It takes, go back and watch every video I've ever done. Listen to the words I'm using. Listen to the way I'm talking about it. And look, I'm not saying I'm perfect. There's a lot of other plumbers out there. Look at what we do, how we do it. Look at how we talk about it. Look at what we say. Jerry Price, make sure you're still run it from time to time so it doesn't seize up on you. Person with the most yeses wins. It's going to take a little more than that. Jonathan says, it takes skill to learn how to talk to customers. It's hard. And I love this. And Jonathan, look, I've taken the Sandler sales training. There's a place here in Dallas, Texas called Trust Point. They are phenomenal, and they do a lot of stuff online, so you can check it out. Carl Graff, Tina is amazing. And one of the first things that I learned that I thought was so cool, we're taught in school how to read, how to write, and how to talk. They don't teach us how to listen. And that's really what we've got to get good at. As tradespeople, we've got to learn to listen to our customer. And it's hard to do, but you've got to listen to repeat. Listen so when they talk to you, when they're through, you can look back at them and say, okay, so what I heard you tell me is talking to a customer is hard to do. It's not if you learn the right way. And man, it'll help you so much. Tyler, you are more than welcome. Man, I'm telling you, I'd go back and watch every video I've done and just look at how I talk about things. Look at what I call the fittings. Look at how I communicate. So it'll help you. I'm not perfect. There's a lot of other people out there, but it really may help you. Claustrophobic. That's another fun one. Slightly claustrophobic. Found the best way to deal with tight spaces was to try just focus on the job. More experience in those situations. That's what I said. Watch videos, then you get used to talking about it. When it's clean, strainer, covering. and he installed it. Milwaukee Pro Press giveaway. I wish. Jerry says, you're the man. Don't know what NAP is, but I think I need one. And that was, let's try to see where it was up there. I have a question, Roger. Just stop by to say hi. Keep on. Eat more vegans. Carnivore barbecue. Love it. Not a plumber. Rigid hand threader giveaway. I'll make plumber's bin again. Tyler, I love that. That is a good one. I've actually even got the M18 fuel threader. Freaking love it. Carson Yeager says recently had a callback on a shower valve install. When I took the valve out, discovered small rocks stuck in the valve assembly. Any guesses how the customer got rocks in their water pipes? Yeah, probably a city mainline repair, something like that. Parker P, think I'm going to go. We'll take your words of training yourself when you get the equipment to practice welding. Thanks for your wise words. Thanks for putting up with me. Have a great day. Thank you, sir, and you have a great day too. Chief FX1, I'm doing good. Kim B, good to see you in here. And Jerry Prowse says, so giveaway next week. Telling me I have to handle my washing. Yeah, Alexa will tell you all kinds of things. Aislian says, hey, Roger, just started looking into a plumbing apprenticeship. Your videos have been a huge help. Is there a significant difference between steel and aluminum pipe wrench? Yeah, the weight. People come in and pick up my pipe wrench because it is steel. And they're like, dude, I figured this would be aluminum or lighter or fake. It's like, that's a real pipe wrench. Yes, Jerry, be here next week. And that is the difference. You guys, they've been pounding concrete outside all day, so I'm starting to get a headache. And there you go, Tyler. So much lighter. Oops, it jumped on me. Seth, what's the best way to clear a clogged drain? Sewer machine, hydrojetter, blow bag. There's 3 different ways. It really depends on what the clog is. If it's a break, if it's roots, a lot of different things. Guys, I hope that y'all have enjoyed it today. I am going to get out of here early. Jonathan, I'm going to get out of here early. They've been pounding concrete right out in front of the building today. So this has been going all day long. Make sure y'all jump in here next week. I don't know if we'll be able to do it at the very beginning. If I can't figure out a way to do it at the very beginning, we may ask questions till we come up with a winner. And then we'll get information and we'll do a giveaway. So next week is definitely going to be a bidet toilet seat. And my plan after that is I will put together a tool bag and we will give it away. So I really do. I hope that y'all enjoyed this today. And I hope you come back for more. If you haven't done it yet, please give us a thumbs up if you like the video, if you got anything out of it. If you didn't, send me a message and tell me what you didn't like. I'm just curious. Cool thing about it is you can also ring the bell once you subscribe. That way you get notified about it. And share this with anybody you think might like to get into the construction industry. It's our way of doing things to help people learn and grow and do cool things. I want to say a special thanks to Sean Strong. Makes everything wonderful. And I love what he's doing over on the subreddit. He put the link in there again. Guys, if you hadn't gone over there and followed us, you need to. JFX loves watching the videos. Thank you. Aileen, you're welcome. Johnny says, up to date, handling those comments like a pro. I try. Seth says, a shower drain. Kim B says, oh, my trainer had purchased ProPress, and when customers said they wanted the ProPress fittings, it was a happy job. Absolutely. Apprentice working for a plumber who cuts corners, doesn't do things by code. Tyler learned the right way. Sometimes we work with people and we learn what not to do. Armor Nerd says, like what you said about talking to others, I am the handyman at my day job and find it hard to tell my boss at times. Absolutely. All right. Have a good night. Man, I'm going quick, but they keep popping up. Have a good rest of the day. Thanks for your stream and the great work on the channel. Thank you so much. Much love, everyone. Talk to you later, Roger. Sean, thank you, sir. How do we sign up for a giveaway? I will announce all that next week. Just want to let y'all know next week you may really want to jump in. Riff, I will. Thank you very much. There's the link to the subreddit. Sean says, congratulations on the merger. Clearly are comfortable in this role and we enjoy the content. I have noticed a large push from investors across the country buying small to medium companies. And I'll tell you what, the cool thing is, I didn't sell to a big, large investment firm. I sold to a small HVAC company. And I say small, they were 10 times bigger than me, but they're not one of those big mega companies. So I really do enjoy it and have loved it. You are more than welcome. Jerry, my plan is to give something away every week, and I do have multiple toilet seats. Those of y'all asking about, there's the link to the Trades Academy. If you're interested in getting in the trades, or you know someone that is started in the trades and wants to get better, they want to move up to foreman, they want to move up to superintendent, they want to learn sales. What do they need to learn? This will help them. Absolutely. Thank you, Sean. Rest of the day, everybody, and have a good night. I love it. Guys, thank you all very much. I do appreciate y'all being here. I'm Roger Wakefield, Lead AP, the expert plumber. I'll see you in the next video if you don't get flushed.